As of February 27th, 2008, this is what my 2D game, The Supernatural Olympics, is like. I'm very early in its development progress, and this is version 3.0. The first thing you might notice is the debug panel. The diagonal speed, the horizontal, the vertical, all zeros because I'm stopped, the acceleration rate, the height, in feet, visibility, in miles, really high, frames draws per frame, gotta keep that under 3600 for 60 frames per second, the time I've spent running the program, various variables I use to test to hunt for bugs and monitor things in real time. That's basically all the stuff I have there. But to move, what I do is I use the arrow keys. This is about a regular jog. Pretty fast one. 9 miles an hour, 9 1/3. Note how the ground seems to behave like it's 3D. Yes, this is actually a 2D game, but the ground seems like it moves in 3D. That's one of the many special effects it has, and it's really easy math to do as well. A 4th grader could do it, it's so simple. Get a little extra height, 16 feet. You can see how the ground is more expanded, as I often say. What's this brown area? That's the dirt. That's the area visible underwater. Yeah, notice how this is drawing over this. That's another one of the things. There ain't much down here either. It's supposed to be the area underwater, but that I haven't gotten to yet. Let's kick this speed up to about highway speed, 65 miles an hour. These hills are the pre-lake hills, as I often call them. There's some here, but they're kind of tricky to see. The reason is they're only like 7 pixels tall. 7 pixels. Not much, huh? Let's get that speed going. 200 miles an hour. That's typical with a float run. As you can tell, they all seem to move at about the same kind of rate. Behind these, off in the distance that are slightly more fogged out, are the post-lake hills. Behind that are the mountains, these here. This is the sky, and if you were to use a very high resolution on the vertical, it would actually extend to more of a bluer color. But this, as far as I can tell, is very realistic. Why are these called the post-lake hills? There's supposed to be lakes and forests in this area here. And if you were to look closely, in which YouTube's video quality is unlikely to have it in any detail, you could actually see an effect. Here, at the very edge, it's pretty much all one color. But here, you can kind of see a texture. That's one of the special effects. This has also got fog as well. And the intensity increases as the distance increases. The mountains this is about 2 miles high. Of course, I got the vertical speed going up. Let's go up a lot now. And I mean a lot. This is about the speed of sound. And you can get much, much faster than that. And I mean a lot faster. So why is it called the Supernatural Olympics? Well, when the game is, if you've played the 2.4 version, and when this version comes out, you'll get the idea. Now, at this great height, close to 6 miles high, you'll see that the sky really hasn't darkened when it naturally would. That's because I haven't added that effect yet. And you'll notice how greatly fogged out everything is. You'd actually see the ground, but it's completely fogged out because the distance is so great. Notice how slowly these things seem to be moving. Yes, they got 200 miles an hour in the horizontal, but they hardly seem to move. That's because of their great distance. Very simple math that a 4th grader could do. Very simple, seriously. It's only multiply and divide. But, if you've played the 2.4 version, you'd only be able to get about, probably around this high. But, if you were to actually get to about somewhere around here, variable overflow would occur, and you wouldn't be able to, you'd actually instantly land, because the height would go to negative value. That's because of Game Studio's very limiting range. But overall, that's what this 2.4 or the 3.0 version is, as I have it at the moment. Lots of speed, the height drops, and it's negative because I'm going down. Lots and lots of speed. Now just watch, I'm going to hold the down arrow key to move. Here's about 2,000 there. Wow! So fast! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the speed. Yeah, and I'll be working on the game for quite a bit more. This video was created by Ulillillia. Thanks for watching.